Indiana pulled off yet another miracle win like they did all series long and stole Game 1 of the finals when no one thought they could. With home court advantage now in their hands, they headed into Game 2. On the flip side, OKC lost after leading for 47 minutes and 59 seconds, so they had to even up the series before heading back on the road. Their hunger to win was stronger than ever. Cason Wallace started again, just like Game 1. SGA's season has been nothing short of historic. Oklahoma went with Cason Wallace in the starting lineup again, and it was key to see who could help take some pressure off SGA. But Jalen Williams, supposed to be their number 2 guy, started off flat, which definitely had the Thunder a little concerned. Even though OKC didn't look super sharp early on, Indiana couldn't pull away because Haliburton was nearly invisible. Late in the quarter, the home team used Hartenstein and Holmgren together, and unlike last game, they took full advantage of their bigs. Chet Holmgren really stepped up on both ends of the floor, which helped OKC not rely so heavily on their star. Sure, Indiana had a few threes drop here and there, but Holmgren, who struggled in Game 1, was leading the team in scoring, and OKC started shifting the momentum with their twin big lineup. Even Jalen Williams added an and one after a quiet start, and just like Game 1, they began to take control of the court. The gap wasn't as big as the last game, though. But J-Dub finding his rhythm was a great sign for the home team. Fans were watching together back in Indiana, too. OKC's bench was slightly outproducing Indiana's, and they even started winning in fast breaks, Indiana's supposed strength. Meanwhile, Indiana was missing any real impact from Pascal Siakam, and their early corner threes suddenly stopped falling. Even with starters back in, they couldn't flip the momentum.
Williams, nice feed, and Holmgren throws it down.
And before anyone noticed, Holmgren had become OKC's top scorer. So far, the Thunder's heavy big man lineup is really paying off. Holmgren's already doubled his Game 1 stats. The Thunder lead stretched to 15 at that point, and with SGA's smooth mid-range game, they totally took control.
Gilgeous-Alexander off the bounce, gets inside, double clutch, counted and a foul. Chance for a three-point play.
Then SGA blew past his defender and scored an and one, pushing the lead close to 20 points. Meanwhile, Haliburton barely took any shots, and Indiana's offense was really struggling. With their floor general off his game, Indiana's offense stalled.
With the defensive rebound.
Wiggins steps back. Three-pointer's good from Wiggins, his second three. It's a 21-point lead.
And Aaron Wiggins nailed a three right in Haliburton's face, making it a 23-point game just like that. Even though Indiana's been pulling off miracles all playoffs long, this kind of first-half deficit had to feel overwhelming. If there was any hope while they were nearly in garbage time already, it was that Pascal Siakam finally started playing aggressively. He used his physicality and made a few strong finishes at the rim.
Grabs the board.
If you're OKC, you've done so much work. You can't let go of the rope with 3 minutes to go. You can't.
And he hit right on cue.
You can't.
And that helped the Pacers barely hang on in the first half. Sure, OKC gave up a 10-0 run at one point, but they regrouped after a timeout and calmed things down quickly. Their big three all pitched in evenly to keep the game in control. Finishing the first half up by 18 was a huge boost for OKC, while Indiana struggled with Haliburton basically disappearing. Indiana desperately needed to shift the momentum in the second half, and Miles Turner stepping up on both ends helped a bit. But SGA used the intense defense on him to his own advantage. With everyone doing their job, OKC wasn't letting Indiana breathe. SGA kept dishing out dimes with his unselfish play.
Neesmith on SGA, trying to get rid of him, pulls up, jumper's good!
And if he had only one defender, his mid-range game was automatic. So far, he was totally playing like an MVP. Indiana's shooting, which had gone cold earlier, started to wake up, and they took advantage of OKC's slight offensive dip. To be fair, a 15-point deficit wasn't anything new for Indiana, but Haliburton was still stuck in stealth mode, with local commentators even calling it a triple single.
One-on-one with Nembhard. Good ball movement here. Caruso finishes it off with a three.
Meanwhile, even Alex Caruso was getting buckets for OKC, and the Thunder were determined not to blow this one like Game 1. With Haliburton playing like this, it was hard to see a comeback coming, and while OKC was still winning the three-point battle, Haliburton finally made a floater despite being locked up by Dort and Caruso, marking just his second made field goal of the game. But right after that, he got stripped by Gilgeous-Alexander. It was a perfect snapshot of how different their nights were going. Even though Thomas Bryant's goaltend got ruled as a block, which unfairly cost OKC some points.
Mathurin. Falling away, jump shot is good. He's got 27.
SGA quickly calmed things down and kept them in control. Then Hartenstein and Holmgren teamed up for a sick alley-oop dunk. The Thunder's two big lineup was seriously impressive tonight. Indiana just couldn't cut into the first half lead at all, showing how solid OKC was at protecting their lead. The Thunder didn't let up even as they neared a garbage time win, and Haliburton opened the fourth with a frustrating traveling call. At that point, he had more turnovers than assists. Haliburton, 4 assists, 5 turnovers.
Fires a three. Another offensive rebound. Smallest guy on the floor, Wiggins. This time it's good. Wiggins off the bench.
OKC was also outworking them on the boards. Haliburton finally found his scoring touch midway through the quarter, but by then the Thunder were already up by 20. His late scoring just felt too little, too late. Should have been doing that way earlier. Aaron Wiggins came off the bench and lit it up from deep, shutting down Indiana's supposed bench strength too.
SGA on the drive, pulls back, jump shot, got it. Shea Splendor on full display here in game.
And stopping SGA one-on-one, still basically impossible. Indiana went small after pulling Turner. But Haliburton's late scoring burst didn't shift the momentum. Indiana pulled all their starters, knowing the comeback wasn't happening, while SGA added one last and one to celebrate the win. OKC made up for that crazy loss in Game 1 with a blowout of their own, and yes, even James Jones got some burn. Sure, Indiana still technically has home court advantage, but it's clear now they're the underdogs in this series. So why was OKC able to dominate Game 2 like this? Unlike Game 1, where SGA had to carry the scoring load alone, this time, his impact helped others score too. The balanced scoring showed how locked in the whole team was. Caruso dropping 20 points might have been the biggest surprise. You could really feel just how stacked OKC is as a team. With Haliburton shut down and basically invisible, SGA showed off every bit of his MVP level talent, and OKC looked every bit like the top title contender they are.